Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you on a little secret. Nobody knows this real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me L.
No one knows just how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong.
Maybe it's because wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way they are. If cheeseburgers were cute, those would probably think people were big and bad too.
But the whole big bad thing is all wrong.
The real story is about a sneak and a cup of sugar.
Way back in Once Upon a Time, our friend the wolf was making a birthday cake for his dear granny.
He had a terrible sneezing cold.
He had run out of sugar, so he walked down the street to ask his neighbor for a cup of sugar.
Now, this neighbor was a pig.
And he wasn't too bright either.
He had built his whole house out of straw.
Can you believe it? Who in his right mind would build a house of straw?
So, of course, the minute the wolf knocked on the door, it felt riding and he didn't want to just walk into someone else's house.
So he called.
Little pig. Little pig, are you in?
No answer.
He was just about to go home without a cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
That's when his nose started to itch.
He felt a sneak coming on.
Well, he huffed and he snuffed.
And he sneezed a great sneeze.
Achoo!
And you know what? That whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig that is a doornail.
He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw. So the wolf ate it up.
Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there.
He was feeling a little bad, but he still didn't have his cup of sugar.
So he went to a next neighbor's house.
This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks.
He rang the bell on the stick house.
Nobody answered. He called.
Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig, are you in?
He yelled back.
Go away, wolf! You can't come in! I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
He had grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming on.
He huffed and he snuffed.
And he tried to cover his mouth, but he sneezed a great sneeze.
Achoo!
And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig that is a doornail.
Wolf's honor.
Now you know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open. So the wolf did the only thing there was to do. He had dinner again.
Think of this as a second helping.
He was getting awfully full, but his coat was feeling a little better.
And he still didn't have the cup of sugar for his year-old granny's birthday cake.
So the wolf went to the next house. This guy was the first and the second little pig's brother.
He must have been a prince of the family. He had built his house of bricks.
The wolf knocked on the brick house. No answer.
Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig, are you in?
And do you know what that rude little poker answered?
Get out of here, wolf! Don't bother me again.
Talk about impolite.
He probably had a whole sack full of sugar.
And he wouldn't give the wolf even 1 little cup for his dear sweet-old granny's birthday cake.
What a pig.
The wolf was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when he felt his cold coming on.
He huffed and he snuffed and he sneezed once again.
Achoo!
Then the third little pig yelled. Group 7, please get on stage. Group 8, please be ready. Thank you.